Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and today we are continuing our journey through The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt on Death March with all the DLC. And this might in fact be the last video I make on this game. I don't know yet, we will see, but I think I'm pretty close to the end of this DLC. Yeah, so here we go. I don't know, like it's been suggested to me that I just like I do both of these because I'm really curious about both of them. Like I really want to do this peacefully. So like I want to go find Sienna and then like we can have a conversation and like try to de-escalate and so on. But I also really want to go talk to Oriana and I want to find this unseen elder. That sounds really interesting too. So like I'm torn. I have been told that I can go talk to Oriana and then make a choice where I want to go. So I might do that. Best of both worlds and so on. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, sure, whatever. Ah, goodness sakes, 1 moment. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna have to fight. What's up here? Oh no. Oh, that friggin' hurt. Okay, I guess he didn't want to fight anymore. Or? Okay. That worked out, apparently. It's a lot of unpleasantness here. Like, I don't see how we really... Oh no. Oh no. Ah, these things. Let's see. XMR gave me a tip. See if it works. Oh no. And then back in here. I want to see if it works. I mean, if you're just gonna leave me alone, that's fine too. Okay, see ya. Like, considering what happened in the
Look around.
yeah, I'm gonna do that in a while.
Itself didn't kill him. bled to death afterwards.
So I stumbled across where I accidentally stumbled across where I need to go. For the other one.
Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter. They broke formation, ran.
I'll follow this for a little while, I guess. Okay.
Barricade put up in the street.
Like this is they're too much. And there's two of them. They really are just too much. Just evade, I guess, until I get some health back. Yeah, it worked. That's cool. I was not allowed to do it that time. Mistake. Come on then, little lady. I have no idea how you're supposed to figure that out on your own. Okay, they branch off there. That's good. Let's go talk to Oriana. How though? Okay. That was unfortunate.
Need to look around.
No. That was really unfortunate.
They broke formation, ran.
So now I need to tussle with the... oh, there we go. Now I need to tussle with the ladies again.
Barricade put up in the street.
Thank goodness. You. Okay, sure. Let's save here. There we go. Now I can go back to this branch if I want to. That hits hard, man. 2 hits and I'm dead. Yeah, I can't. There we go.
What are our orders? Speak!
I don't. Bits of it slaughtered. Claimants units smashed.
What of Captain Dane virtues? Your lives have forsworn the virtues.
I like that.
Shut your mouth. You drove in here.
They're just like, there's a preacher that are just like, because they're convinced it's the end of days.
In a hurry to get somewhere?
Very much so. Now be kind enough to step aside.
Chaos in the city. Know what's going on?
Naturally, it's rather irritating.
Bloodbath in the streets. That's irritating? I'd probably use a stronger term.
Well, you know, I'm getting on in years. Not easily impressed.
Same, actually.
More to get me worked up.
Yeah, I suppose empathy's not something I associate with vampires.
I suspected you would guess.
Wasn't hard. Not like you tried hard to hide it.
Should I have?
Well, I am a witcher.
And thus my foe?
That depends entirely on you. Need to, see you're unseen. Convince him to stop Dettlaff. Heard you could help me with that.
My. It seems my dear Regis needs to be reprimanded. He's become
Oh no.
indiscreet.
Regis is in trouble.
And you, there are simpler ways to commit suicide. A number of bridges you could jump off, for instance.
Just want to talk to him.
Talk. Lovely. He'll rend your head from your neck. Make shreds of you before you can open your mouth.
Yes, but I'm equally immortal because I can say it
it or
without.
not.
I, too, would prefer a city calmed, but to reveal so dear a secret to a witcher. Know what? Come with me. I must tend to a certain matter. Then we'll talk.
Okay.
If I was talking to a human now, I'd say that every moment we delay brings another death. Thing is, doubt that moves you at all.
No, she doesn't care.
Not in the least.
Where are we going?
Not far. You see, I maintain a kind of shelter just outside Beauclair. An orphanage, to be precise. I've heard the birds whisper. They claim a terrible thing's happened there. Under the present circumstances, I must treat this seriously. I'm sure you understand.
Perfectly. Let's go.
Roach.
Must cost a small fortune maintaining this place.
What can I do? I have a weakness for children.
Meaning?
Meaning that I... Wait. Smell that?
Blood.
That's unfortunate.
Arno! Arno! Arno!
Please.
What happened? Where's Arno? Speak.
Shh. Oh, the monster will come.
She might disapprove.
Monster. What monster?
Big, with the teeth and...
And what?
This is pointless. Won't tell us anything in his condition.
She does something similar.
Speak. What happened here?
Of course they do. I mean, vampires, they have
I
usually
was
have powers of hypnosis and stuff in most kinds of
Of what?
fantasy
You can
lore.
tell us. Take your time.
I woke up because of the bells. Then the screams. I pulled the quilt over my head so I wouldn't hear. But they were so loud. And something began pounding on the roof. Boom, boom, louder and louder. Then Uncle Arno came and said, "Sit quiet, real quiet. Shh, shh, and you'll be all right."
The whole son abandoned them, left them and ran away.
Who's this Arno?
The Guardian. He ran the orphanage with his wife, for a generous fee. I don't see them, can't hear or smell them either. They fled, left the children behind as bait.
Uncle Arno told us to be quiet as mice, and the monster wouldn't come, but it did. It came.
What
Yes, he
happened
did.
then?
It came.
Otis, Neve, Mora, and some others. They ran out. My sister Anna and me. We hid right here in the room. But Anna, she began to cry. I covered her mouth, whispered, "Shh, shh, shh."
Oh no.
Till she stopped.
She
You mean to
stopped.
say you...
Drop it. Think I know enough.
As do I. Something killed
I
my
like that
children.
Geralt was like, because Oriana was
The boy
was
shouldn't
about
be
to
left
ask
alone again.
questions.
You-
And Geralt's like, drop it.
Track down this scum.
Not now.
Bring me its head and I'll help you with the unseen.
Boy's hurt. Wounds need dressing.
Not to worry, I'll see to it.
You sure? Got a lot of practice, just need a few minutes to...
Go.
Fine. See if I can't find a lead.
Excellent. Go on, get to work. Come, little one. I'll sing to you. Was asleep in midst the
Oh, it's this song.
bats all a swaying in the breeze.
Yeah, about the Witcher.
But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Smashed against the wall. Skull cracked. Died immediately. Beast killed the children, but didn't eat them. Something scare it off? Or grab its attention? Stomach wall cut open in 3 places. Damaged organs. Arteries.
Is there a clue in here, maybe? Nope. Just wanted to check before I went outside.
Head, shoulder, and neck wounds. Monster attacked from above. Jumped off the roof, I bet. Claw marks. Sharp, hooked claws. Monster had an easy time climbing on the roof.
Yeah.
Paw prints. Bipedal beast. Walks hunched over.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those Garcane, Fletter, something like that.
Blood hasn't even dried. Throat ripped open. Larynx crushed.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting, I guess, but it's not the information we need.
Smells not blood. Need to investigate.
See, that's more like it.
Gunk. Is that venom? There was a list of suspects. Venom glands, long claws, a bloodsucker. Must be a Garcane, a pack leader, an alpha. The Garcane's killing's a pleasure. Kid's just whet its appetite. Must have gone after the Guardians too.
Oh yeah, right, because they ran away, so we follow the... no, they're Alpha Garcanes. When a vampire gives a witcher a contract to kill another vampire, you can be certain neither of the two is entirely normal. The contract seemed simple enough, though Geralt knew his target was a vampire. Yet one must bear in mind vampires are a very diverse group, and their various species differ from one another greatly. The Witcher established the individual he sought had long, hooked claws, with which it could tear apart the body with ease, leaving behind a venom which hindered the clotting of blood. What's more, it could use these claws to scale even the sheer outer wall of a building, giving others the impression it possessed mind-boggling powers. Geralt also realized his opponent was an experienced predator, able to set ambushes for its prey and attack it unexpectedly. Moondust summon. Vampire oil and black blood. Should actually do that. Cursed element, hybrid, relic, obroid, insectoid, vampire. There it is. Should really do that.
Let's go.
Do I really? Do I really have to?
Come on now.
I guess I have to get off and... there we go.
Garcane and wagon tracks merge. Wonder if the beast caught up.
I mean,
Roach.
I can see them without Witcher senses.
That's it, Roach.
But I guess I have to do this.
Drove off the road. Horses must have gotten spooked.
Come on.
Down in a ditch.
Garcane caught up. Trail ends here. Need to look around. Shredded her, then licked up her blood. Every last drop. Garcane ate its fill here. Probably holed up nearby to digest.
Okay, can we hear it?
Aha.
What do you mean? Oh. Noise from over here. Oh, is that the other one? Or no? Hey, buddy. Let's get to fighting.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle, bastard.
Oh, he hit. Great success.
Go, go.
Let's go.
His horse. Okay. Whoops. That went well. She doing something suspicious in here? Yeah, I thought so. He wants...
Release him. Now.
She likes the way kids taste. That's why she has the orphanage, so she can have a reliable place to feed.
Still not done. Got one more thing to tend to. You.
You really think you can?
Orphanage. Your wine cellar, right? A larder for blood.
I never said I helped these children out of the kindness of my heart.
Go outside, little man, and lock the door behind you.
You really want to do this, Geralt?
No, don't hurt her. Lady Oriana took care of us. She took us off the street, brought us sweets, sang to us. Leave her be.
You see,
It's a
Witcher,
trade.
the world's not black and white. It's shades of all kinds. I drank from the children, true, but never so much as to kill. And I gave them a great deal in return.
Expect me to thank you for taking such good care of the orphans?
You care so
don't think
much
she
for their
cares.
well-being. Amusing. How do young witches fare? How many survive your trials?
Don't change the subject. Not about to let you.
Then get to the point.
Did what you asked. Children's slaughter's the work of a Garcane, one of those summoned by Deadlaff. Probably supposed to attack the city. Children's scent lured it here.
Yes, it carries quite a way. Its sweetness teases the nose, gets the mouth watering.
Get off it.
Unseen elder. Where'll I
Or
find
come
it?
off it,
Talk.
I guess is the phrase.
His lair lies west of the city, across the lake. Look for a cave near the shoreline, and this stone
Oh,
will open
yeah,
a hidden door.
I've been there.
Not
I've
gonna
seen that
take
place.
you there.
I know
I
exactly
visit
where that
Elder
is.
Only when I absolutely must. You'll know why once you meet him.
A bit south of the old
I'll come back for you one day.
of the old
Realize that, right?
theater, outside
Then I
theater,
should keep an eye
where
out for
there
it.
was a ghost. Yeah, that I did a quest for.
Time to summon Regis. Slip a word to the birds, he said.
Okay.
So, I'll be at the boat landing near the palace, waiting
I guess
for
I went
Regis
too
there.
far.
Mind telling him?
Yeah, you must feel so stupid standing there. It'll be like, eh. I don't have the option anymore. I should have just come to meet Regis at the docks. Oh, leave me alone. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Roach. I appreciate you. She's still around? Yep, there she is. What are we fighting? Nothing. Okay, good. That was intense glowing for some reason. Retreading our steps. Why are we going this way? I should have just taken the straight path. As straight as possible, but maybe. Well, I mean, I assumed that, like, it's different because, like, it's an event. So a lot of the normal paths are probably blocked.
You've met with Oriana. How did it go?
Not well.
Oh. Did she not divulge where you might find the unseen?
No, she did. Also divulged her hunger for the blood of small children.
Well, I admit I'd heard rumors, but preferred to lend them no credence.
Rather not talk about it. Caves west of town, other side of the lake. That's where we need to go.
I see. Well, I'm prepared to set out at any time, but...
Yeah, I know. You'd still prefer to free Sienna, for Deadloff's sake.
For the sake of you both.
Oh, please. Orphanage, what happened there? His fault, plain and simple. City gutters are overflowing with blood. That's his doing too. And you're worried somebody might have hurt his feelings?
To meet the unseen elder is to face mortal danger. I've said so
Okay,
all along.
so we have
Jest.
a chance
You
here
are a
to
friend,
turn back.
A dear friend. I'd rather you not risk your neck unnecessarily. I think it's natural. I think it's obvious. Obviously natural. Especially when we've an alternative. An entirely reasonable one.
Yay!
Fine. Have it your way. We'll free
Yeah,
Sienna.
I do really want to meet the unseen elder, though.
Being held, 'cause...
I've looked into it already.
Oh, yeah?
I managed to convince Damien to help us. He claims Sienna will be
Okay.
seen in the palace playroom.
A playroom? For children? What did the Duchess do? Lock her in a dollhouse?
Perhaps, I don't know. We must see for ourselves. Come. Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
Oh, good lord. Wreck him, Regis. Thank you. Like, because, yeah, I was talking about that. Like, I saw what these, the two vampires did, Regis and Deathlaugh. Like, I don't really want to fight that.
Locked. Of course. Regis. Rather not have a fist fight with this door. I meant to stand guard. At Anna Henrietta's personal request.
At your service.
Regis, can you come back? No, okay, I guess it was fine. Okay, let us
Something inside. Utter silence.
investigating.
No one here.
A rocking horse.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
Here we go. I've seen that, I think.
A tin knight.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I despise these things.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
Indeed.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Sienna and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Okay.
Sienna gave me a drawing today
Charming.
of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her
Not
why
very
ever she
charming
would
indeed.
draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember.
Oh,
Sienna does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly.
that's so
Henrietta
unfair
did her
because
best
of
to have
the
sister's
circumstances of her
sentence
birth.
commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
Thumbelina.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the
Oh,
arcane arts.
Fringillus.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in
Uncle?
illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Indeed.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Siana applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Siana laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbours to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Siana into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Yes, but not yet.
Where's that book?
I want to look at everything else first. Yeah. That's probably the book.
Miniature tableware and plush toys. Cute. Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Okay, we've checked everything.
Is it? Let's see.
Expecto ludum. Hey, he managed to get it up.
Expecto ludum.
Yeah, the medallion is dancing. Did Regis get to
Regis?
come?
Regis.
I don't think he did.
Land of 1,000 fables.
Big mushrooms there.
Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me.
Yeah, let's see indeed. Follow the yellow brick road.
I have Nahelines going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Uncle Artorius.
Whoa, that should be interesting.
Okay. Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Wolpertinger. Am I not supposed to follow this? Rig Village. What's a Wolpertinger? Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, we managed. I'm going off road, I think. Because this just goes around in a circle. I have like a marker.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him.
Hansel and Gretel?
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Oh, what a nose.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to cook him for a long time because his muscles are well used.
Catch you.
So it's gonna be, yeah. Oh no. Okay, I see. No, not that. That's... There we go. You gonna come down now?
Higher than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
That was not what I meant. Drop the shield. I got her. Kind of want to get rid of the broom. Prioritize that.
Seems you're having
Because if I do, she can't fly again. There we go. Okay, she was like weaker than the broom. Yes, yes, yes.
Richard, it seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Heard of her, haven't you?
Yeah, I am.
She put that key.
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
Jack and the Beanstalk?
I just want your beans, so you
That's-
can breathe easy.
Right? Yeah, beans. Okay, so it's, I like this.
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't
But she
that
should know where the
right?
beans are because she...
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
Okay.
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know.
It's like
because if not,
an amalgamation of
you and
all
the
sorts of
lads
children's
will
stories.
talk. Understand? Now shoo.
Like Grimm, Brothers Grimm,
Ah, all right.
fairy tales.
So why is it you're here?
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Deadloff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Deadloff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Deadloff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Deadloff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
Okay, talk.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Okay.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the Fairytale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
Noted.
Since you brought it up, the knights Deadloff killed. What exactly
were the
did
ones who
they do to
exiled
you?
her.
Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyran.
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempted escape.
Oh, no, he was
no
not.
instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She
No.
was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny.
She didn't give us
Mum
much
said
options.
the same when she tossed me out of the house.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are 2 ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen.
Just go with it.
That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Joss.
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Gingerbread man.
So, what exactly
this?
is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently.
It's a
in the
big
Fables
pot.
here. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
So how long have you been here? You've been here for more than 3 days. Huh. Strange. Let's go exploring, I guess.
Pixies!
And lots of them.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
One moment. Okay.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to
Yeah, true.
elaborate?
Rather not. Go.
That's funny.
Walks here. None at all. This is grand. I'm alright.
That's him. Joss. At last, they're going to rip him in 6.
Damn it.
Can't see nothing. There we go. Down to 1. I don't feel like I need to dodge because they do so little damage, so it doesn't matter.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
No, it's the boy who cried wolf.
Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha, boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
So he does know something. So the opposite of what he says.
Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most humany human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
So done with you already, kid.
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
Thank you. Thank you, Sienna.
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Sienna, he said it.
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work.
This might...
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea.
Oh, no map.
Princess. Who sleeps to this day, I think.
Okay, this one is the closest. The bears. Or might be the closest. It looks close. This might take more than 1 episode. Because this seems fairly extensive.
3
upwards
bears.
and down.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right.
She did.
Damn, you're ugly.
Rats bastard!
Jesus. Cub, huh? How's that even in sack?
Ugh, ugly and fierce.
And of course we can't just talk to them and so on, because as she said, like, it's different when I'm here. Like, I don't belong here. So the usual rules do not apply.
I shall butcher you.
Ah, I ran right into that one. Oh, come on then. For God's sakes, that's just...
Hello, Geralt.
Yes, hello. Well, I visited. Now what? Oh, I'm supposed to check her out.
Stop.
Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No bean here. Gotta keep looking.
Okay. Grandmama's house. This feels like it should be one, because one had eaten one, like, and you know, Red Riding Hood is like cut out the
Legs and ruby red slippers.
From a tale about a wizard from Ophir. You might not know it.
No, I've heard about that. What's down there in the well?
Hello? Can we talk?
Schwungbroch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But what brings you?
Yes, I'll
You
drink
could
this.
always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You are not standing.
Know what they say about the hair of the dog?
Out of the question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to pry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Who now rots at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be.
So Geralt needs to be the hunter, and she needs to be Red Riding Hood.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprise?
I would be too.
Think about it. He was cast in the role of the nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. A piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
This is epic.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
What about the hunter? Don't I need stuff from the hunter? I guess I don't. I can't believe they've done this. I so like it. I so appreciate when like this DLC has been I mean, it's been epic and genuine, but there's also been quite a few moments of like self-awareness and making fun of themselves.
Any luck?
Yeah,
And I
look what I
really
got.
like that.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Ooh, nice. What are the things in the background, by the way?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
And you, the hunter.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What?
Yeah, you have to play by the rules here.
It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But Grandmama,
I like the voice actor for the
eyes
wolves.
you have.
For the wolf.
Better to see you with my dear.
Oh, it's even better.
what big arms you have.
Better to embrace you with my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with my dear.
Ow. Okay, there we go.
That stench.
Butcher you.
Let's take a thunderbolt and see if we can make the. Oh dear, my bird. Ooh. Nice.
Remember what Joss said about the red bean? A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
So a monster has
Gotta
it,
open his belly.
and he swallowed it. That's the first thing I thought of when he said that.
Fake teeth. The corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Well, I mean, I know some.
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They had escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes, and the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in.
That's brutal.
They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly, and eventually I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life.
Yeah.
But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish.
No, exactly. It's
And
not
I'm
really her fault.
angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat.
True.
Come.
That's actually a good point. Like when she came into power, she could have been like, I'm guessing those things are going to be important. Which one is next? When she came into power, I mean, she made quite the effort to find Geralt. She could have like
Did you
sent
like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest?
her gang
I
out to
adored her.
find.
Darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
Was a plant.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned? Please.
Exactly.
Geralt, Geralt. Call me cruel.
This Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Oh,
Wait.
Goldilocks.
What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
See, I love that because like that's a kind of a realistic possibility, like something that probably would happen, and it did. It's like it's amazing. What the heck? Now what? This door? Yes, indeed. That is so amazing. she grew insane from being here, so she fashioned a noose from her own hair and hung herself. That is amazing. And I need to think for a second. Follow. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do it again.
What now, you piece of filth?
Now you don't have any more of those. Oh, that is so good.
Yellow bean. Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Can I dive from here? Looks like it. Just to make sure. Quite the jump. You gonna get more of her story now?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Dettlaff was a tool, and only a tool.
I don't think he
Too
appreciates
bad
that.
he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Matina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Dettlaff. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye.
Yeah, means monster.
Followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me, too?
Oh, bother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. Though, you do remind me of him a bit, stifling all emotions inside you, ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he, too, was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess.
I get it.
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with Detlef now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sort off to this fecking fable sphere.
Okay, this one's closest. Oh no, that's way too close. We're gonna do that, refill real quick. And we need to repair apparently. Actually, it does just. What am I saving them for? New food. What?
Tobacco of the highest caliber. Fistech pure as virgin tears.
From the girl who sells it all. Bashed into something ugly. Madam Duck. Cheated on me with one of the 6 swans. I'll pay good coin for evidence of guilt. Full anonymity, Master Duck. Being owner of glass slipper, last night ball, I danced with a lady with blue eyes and a blonde hair tied up in a bun. At the stroke of midnight she left, leaving behind a glass slipper. Each woman in the land of 1,000 fables is to appear before me to try on the slipper until I determine the lady's identity, and in due course propose matrimony. Failure to appear will be punishable by flogging, Prince Hubert. Will take unwanted children. I'll take any unwanted children off your hands. Chubby ones preferred, though skinny ones won't be turned away. Which? Contract. Lucy this goosey. Resident of the fabled land. Someone's after me. Ever since I moved here from the castle in the clouds, I feel like I'm being watched. Help me before it's too late. Albina the goose, known as the goose that lays golden eggs. Yes, I know, Joss says it's him, but it's not. That's amazing.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Do you really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Let's talk to
Care
her
for a
first.
cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of Fistech?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them. so I branched out. Now I deal in snaffs, paths, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Arturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
Oh, maybe it did work, but you lost it.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, You're scaring away my customers.
What customers? Puss in Boots.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
Okay, sure. Actually.
Fine, I'll pay you for the ribbon. This enough?
It's enough. Now
I mean,
go
what?
away.
I have 35,000. So, like 500? Who cares?
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
I actually am.
Anything in return?
I... Thank you.
It wasn't a grand gesture. Like, if I had like 1,000 gold, then paying 500 would be a lot. But if you have 100,000, and 500 is basically nothing, you know? So like, it's not a big sacrifice to me.
Watch out! Pixies!
But a lot of them as well.
Oh look! The Emperor of Nilfgaard! He's come out to show off his new robe.
Stunning, are they not? My new robes, such exquisite robes.
Except you do have stuff on. That's not correct. Supposed to be bare-assed.
3 little pig's homes. Well, you know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
Yes,
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One bean lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
Yeah. Where did you all go? Where? I want to do this optional quest with the... yeah, first. In case if I find the 3rd beam and just get like roped into something.
Doesn't seem to be at home. A feather. Broken. There was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out! Pixies!
So many pixies. Holy crap. go. Let's go repair everything, I guess. Oh, there was someone else. But let's repair stuff first. 15, that's not good enough. 86. Guess I don't need to.
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
Eh?
Defend the goose!
Oh.
The golden eggs will be ours!
Show me what you got.
The barbaric Barbarossa! Not on your life!
Holy crap. I almost made a boo-boo. No, Geralt.
But why keep her in a cage? Eggs from free-range birds are so much better. Oh well, where's the key?
I don't know. Let's see if we can find it.
Here it is. Got it. Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Bonk.
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Did you really travel all the way here for a convent?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and will always long to return.
There's someone under the bridge. Maybe that's a Swedish thing. No, I don't think so. Did not end well for for some of these houses. So
Only one bean to go. Concentrate, Geralt.
yeah, but oh.
Oh, Pumbot, I didn't like that!
Holy crap! I got wrecked. I'm slightly stuck.
Pumboch, they didn't like that.
This stun from behind is really useful. That's one of them gone, right? I thought I dodged that. I do want to kind of read some of these bestiary entries. Or bestiary. I don't know. I don't know what the right word is. Big bad wolf. You ask why I have these big hands, my friend. Well, I'll tell you my secret. Exercise. Okay. The big bad wolf who lived in the land of 1,000 fables was, like the other denizens of that strange sphere, created by Artorius Vigo based on a figure from folk tales. Once he served as a playmate to the Duke's daughters, acting out scenes with a certain red-hooded girl and their grandmother, but as the fabled land slowly degenerated, so did he. Geralt and Sienna met Big Bad Wolf while he was nursing a nasty hangover and was not eager to cooperate, yet since our heroes needed a bean which the wolf had, they forced him to act out his tale. The tale ended as it always had. Big Bad Wolf attacked the hunter, played by Geralt, biting and clawing him fiercely while his own wounds healed almost instantaneously. Inevitably, however, the Big Bad Wolf was killed and his stomach cut open. This time out came not a grandma and her granddaughter, but a magic bean. What? Why bother with brick? In this climate, even a straw house is nice and cozy. The three little pigs are perfect examples of a rather unfortunate phenomenon. Leave even a kind-hearted, warm, and naively benign creature to fend for itself, and it won't remain so benign for long. Anything interesting? No. Pixies might look like gentle, harmless creatures, yet in their case, the saying about appearances being deceiving fits all too perfectly. The pixies from the land of 1,000 fables were created to protect that magic place from intruders and ensure the ducal daughters, Sylvia Anna and Anna Henrietta, did not come to even the slightest harm. Thus, whenever anyone else crossed the pixies' path, it ended badly for them, for pixies are aggressive, warlike creatures, created to kill, defend, and fight till they can't fight no more. Once upon a time there was a wicked witch. Every day she'd drink a glass of freshly squeezed corpse juice. Yikes. Carl Grimm. Though evil witches are often considered creatures born of the overactive imaginations of fabulists and mythologists, cartoonish characters only a child would ever be frightened of, there are accounts of men who claim to have happened across one of these improbable beings. All these accounts agree that the witch not only did in fact eat men, but had mastered the cooking of humans to a fine art. They are said to be particularly fond of children's liver fried in butter and served in a saffron sauce, balsamic vinegar, marinated fingers roasted to a golden crisp, and, yes, even freshly squeezed corpse juice. It should be noted here that all the above-mentioned witnesses who swore they saw such a witch were patients of the Alander Institute for the Mentally Ill, thus the veracity of their testimony is highly debatable. Oh, that's crazy. Vargas, Phantom Dogs. Kind of surprised that gynodendromorphy, that is to say, a woman who had been turned into a tree. That's weird that there's a name for that. Long locks. Well, since it seems this hair won't be pulling up any knights in shining armor, might as well put it to some use. That was so good, Long locks. Everyone knows love stories can have tragic endings, but few would think this also applies to princesses from fairy tales created to relive a set happy ending over and over again. Longlocks had the misfortune of becoming just such an unlikely tragic heroine. After the Duke's daughters grew up and the land of 1,000 fables went feral, Longlocks, whose prince never came and who suffered greatly from her loneliness, decided to hang herself by her own braid. After she had died, her ghost stayed to haunt the castle in which she had awaited her suitor. So good. Yeah, what are Alps? Resemble Bruxa. They are called phantoms by some, a name which feels well enough. For like phantoms, they haunt and torment men, usually take the form of a woman, although they can also appear as animals. They're most often found prowling near villages. Alps alive can make one fall asleep. When applied to a sleeping man, can evoke horrible nightmares. Some suggest they are the cause of legends about men who go to sleep healthy and are found in the morning white as snow, not a drop of blood in their veins. Okay, let's see if we can read about Dettlaff. Okay, that's not interesting at all. Because I'm in the yeah, I'm not in the what's it called? I'm not in the character section. I'm in the how to fight him section. There we go.
Big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
I do.
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you full of surprises? What else are you hiding behind that gruff exterior?
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rendition of The Maids of Vicovaro, for instance. But some other time, maybe.
But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. The beans won't plant themselves, you know. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant. So,
Okay.
do you like it here?
No.
Yeah, it's
got
fun.
a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Pixies. I feel like the groups of pixies are getting larger.
Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans. Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. Must be careful.
Back off.
All right, toss them.
Seems dangerous. You joking? It's gonna come up suddenly, isn't it?
Something's always gotta go wrong.
There it is.
The home stretch.
Hey, where are you grabbing, dude?
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with
The giant.
him.
Ugly bastard.
Oh, he went through the clouds? No, that was unfortunate.
For a
Excellent.
fairytale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably
That's a
think
good
you don't
point,
need
I
me
guess.
anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
That so? How? Plan to use me like you did Detloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. Oh, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I
Okay.
have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Okay. Sure, why not? Although I should have. Now I have to censor stuff. She kept hey, that's cool. That is so cool. Like 0G. That was really neat.
Just gonna go our separate ways? No parting words?
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually, it'd probably be best.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this way.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case, at last you felt what so many women in this world feel at
Oh,
times.
he feels used.
I just hope this tale has a happy ending. For me, for you, for everyone.
That may very well depend on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you heard. For now. Come. The exit's this way.
I gotta loot the giant.
Will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Okay. Noted.
Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Okay.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Dude is centuries
Prefer
old.
I treated you like the lying manipulator you are.
Yeah.
Calm down, both of you.
But...
No buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Do I get to save now, please? I don't think I do. We're at Tajamut now, right? Yeah.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Declaf ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex, and especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting, and that is that.
Let's get ready. Deadloff will be here any moment now.
Can I please, like, rest and, like, refill potions and save and, like... No, I won't be able to. Here he comes.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Deadloff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
Dude.
What? But how?
The ribbon? Ha! Seems I've been fooled again.
That's fortunate.
She will pay for this sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled, Butcher!
This did not go according to plan. Holy crap. I'm surprised, Regis. Yeah, the fight should be between these two because... I mean, I can't really match this dude. Oh yes, I was allowed to save. Okay, because unfortunately, I have to stop. Quite a little cliffhanger. This did not go according to plan. Oh well. That's gonna be it for today, I think. That was fun, good fun. I really enjoyed the story world. That was really cool. I like it when, and I really like dark fairy tales as well. Because like, I've said this before in this playthrough somewhere, I think. But like, the fairy tales, the family-friendly fairy tales we have of today were not the fairy tales of old. Because like back in the day, those tales were told as a way to scare children. So that children wouldn't wander, so they wouldn't stray. Like for instance Hansel and Gretel. I mean, that's is that a story about that? No, never mind. But like there are plenty of that stories that have been altered. Like if you look up Red Riding Hood, the original, that's way worse in the original. And like it's stories told to children so that they don't feel like running away or exploring on their own and getting into trouble. Because like yeah, we're in the safest place in history ever currently. Anyways, that's it for today. I think this next one will be the last one. Because we're about to fight Detlef. I think, because I don't want to keep going now, because I think that this might take me a couple of tries if we're gonna fight here. So, I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.